I mean, considering, well, that it is a dev room of all places, I'm surprised it already doesn't, you know? Oh my god, are you actually going to try and explain all the supernatural phenomena to them? Dude, you know what? I actually want to watch you make an ass out of yourself. Go for it.
出られないんです。浅草から出られないんですよ。出ようとしても浅草に戻ってきてしまって、もう繰り返しなんです。
Like, seriously, dude, how the hell did you expect them to react? A self-aware airhead. You don't find those every day. Why do you always have to go too far? I was actually on your side, since, yeah, it'd be pretty suspicious for anyone to just tell that story out of nowhere, but why do you have to always go too far? No, obviously I'm not trying to do some 4D chess to get with your sister. Like, whatever, I should have expected it from this character at this point. And she probably is going to run with this assumption and punch the protagonist because of it. Ah, whatever, man. I don't even give a crap anymore. Protagonist, you're not... When have you ever helped? I don't even know why I'm reacting at this point. LOL! As if, bitch. Why do you sound into so done? Protagonist, do you just want to die? How are you this stupid? Whatever, man. Oh, you don't say! Please just kill me and let this game end by now. I don't even care anymore. Let's just let the game end now with me dying by your hands. That's fitting. That makes sense. Oh yeah, sure. I totally didn't see that embarrassed anime blush before. No. Tsundere, man. An appropriate response. I'd say he is the one mostly guilty for this, actually. Well, at least you're a bit self-aware. That's something. You know what? Despite everything, that's pretty intelligent of the protagonist. It's a good conclusion to come to. So yeah, props for one thing at least. It is, just not in the schizophrenic sense. The hell? Why do you assume this is his fault? What, you think he's a mage or something? Nah, you know what? Yeah, that makes sense actually. You don't get to say anything, you deserve every word of that. You at least were kind of trying to be time efficient, I guess. Just look at him. Of course he doesn't. And once again, I already made that comment. The same thing that applied to Reiji applies to her as well. Just complete idiots, man, all around. They deserve each other. Given what she just said, this is surprisingly reasonable, actually. Now you're just being a dick. Whatever, I can't be mad at you. Well, at least in this case, she is right that both Yuno and Reiji can vouch for her. So she at least has that going for her. Hey look, it's the protagonist being a good friend for a change. Thanks for the vote of confidence, dick. Fuck you. All of you are dicks. All of you. Every single last one of you. That's weirdly wholesome, actually. It'd be nice if you could be like that all the time, protagonist. Why am I not surprised? Yeah, I sure do believe this excuse, fat ass. Sure. You know what? That's actually reasonable. Do you always have to be a dick? Whatever, man. I'm just so tired at this point. If this game doesn't end with every single one of these characters dead, then it's a shit game. Well, I take that back. I want every single character to die except for my girl Yuno. She's too pure for that. Ta-da! I never been more disgusted by a protagonist in my fucking life. Do you have to? Anyway, are you fucking kidding, dude? This is the girliest, this is the girliest girl to have ever girled in an anime. Again, this is the closest character I've ever seen to a real girl in my life. What do you mean she's not girly? What? Congratulations, Natsumi. You came up with a explanation that's so unlikely. You might as well be experiencing something supernatural. Then I actually might be as much of an airhead as you know, because when Owari said that, this is actually exactly what I thought. I never arrived at this much more reasonable conclusion. Anyway, this really is not the time, dude. You know, enough things in this world already make me feel old. I don't need you to do the same as well, game. Why did you... Yeah, that makes sense. That's your fault for assuming. You all know what they say about that. Well, this went from 0 to 100 pretty damn quick. I feel like we should run. Yes! Ah, thank God. Then ain't that embarrassing? Keep making excuses for yourself, protagonist. Okay, thank God. We aren't going to have like a no, but you're a boy, we're not even married, like that kind of thing moment. We're running from a monster, so all this stuff goes out the window and we just try to escape. Good on you, game. Another positive point. You better start doing this more often, because at this pace you really need all the positive points you can get. Okay, another good one. That's actually quite the cool scene, honestly. That scene was so cool and so why did you have to ruin it like that? Why are you doing this in this situation, you fucking... Calm down. You know what? You deserve to be captured by that monster. I hope there's a scene of you getting fucked by its tentacles at this point. Okay, I don't care. Just run. Don't care. Unfortunately, at this point, I have just completely given up. I don't care anymore. No, now you've gone too far. No, fuck you. That's all you. Don't lump me with fucking degenerate mother. Good. Go do that, and then we'll run while you're distracted. That's one down. I'm going to stop commenting. Just screw it. Just read what's on screen. Do I need to say anything? Agreed. 100%. That's the most reasonable thing you said this entire game. Well, I at least believe in him. You know what? That's actually a good idea. I was about to be disappointed, but at this point, I should just expect it, right? Just go with the flow. Are you serious? Do you really want to be paired up with any of these three perv? You know what? Your call. I sure wouldn't want to, but whatever floats your boat. Yeah, I thought that too. I'm not saying you're not. I'm just saying, like, that doesn't automatically make you, like, weak, you know? I'm trying to stand up for you. Whatever, man. You can't really complain when this was literally your idea, you know? You could have been paired up with your sister if you weren't so in need for a big, strong man taking care of you. You deserve each other. A fair reaction. Why don't you tip your fedora too while you're at it? The Tumblr girl and the Reddit guy. What a romantic little pair. I was going to ask, like, Sekai, what did you do? But I figure it'd probably be easier and more worth my time to hear what he didn't do. You know what? For once, I agree with the protagonist. You know what? Good on you. Dude, just go to sleep, for the love of Christ. Canonically, I am a college student and she's a high schooler, so you really shouldn't. Heard and taken to heart. Don't worry, your sister is safe with me. Well, with me, the player. Obscure anime. Reiji might try to do something. needed that. I needed to laugh today.
それじゃあ二人ともあとは頼んだよ。
I was going to say something silly like, we want Dad to mock him for being old, but given the way he's acting, he's less like a dad and more like a weird uncle. Anyway, you just...
デイジ君、ユウのね、居眠りしないようにちゃんと準備してきたんだよ。じゃじゃーん、いい味のかき氷だよ。
Oh shit.
かき氷。やはり見張りといえば外せませんよね。
Anything I can do to make this protagonist even slightly less terrible, I will. I'll take every opportunity.
ユウノさん。
Well, at least that's somewhat sweet. You're way too nice, Yuno. Trust me, this protagonist does not deserve it. Isn't that a good thing? Fun fact, I'm a massive bitch when it comes to coffee, so this is actually my kind of coffee. Genuinely. You really are too pure for this world in the best way possible. Don't say that. I bet you're stronger than you think. Again, why can't we have this protagonist all the way through the game? Yeah, that I have to give to him. She kinda needs to, given the people surrounding her. You included.
忘れちゃってるよ。
大切な人？
Yourself, Dumbe. Do all your compliments need to be backhanded? And I was just about to like praise the game for like developing this aspect of the story, but no. The protagonist has to disappoint me with every single line of his. It's actually kind of impressive. Let me guess, none of them could endure the nonsense of this company but this guy, who, yeah, makes sense since he practically fits in this group like a glove. Again, you're way too excited over a high schooler. Is Iruka snoring or is he actually dying over there? What, is she a famously bad cook too? Guessed it. Can I be honest for a second? I actually don't mind. Sometimes I even like charred food. So if I was in this situation, I actually would probably pick Asano's plate. I'd eat it with gusto even. That's the first time this game made me laugh when it intended to, so I'm going to give it props for that. Oh, there's a more standard type choice. Since this is certain death, whatever, I talked about this before, so since I can pick, I'm going to pick the one I actually pick. No issues. Thank you, protagonist. Being kinda nice for once. I take it back. It's fine, don't worry. I'm not even gonna comment, man. I just actually give up at this point. I'm thoroughly defeated. Feel happy for her. God, that's such a nice smile. I actually love it. I'd probably eat this too. I just want to know what it is. Oh, fine then. You gotta learn somehow, right? Girl, I'm not that hungry. I'm going to eat most of that. Just I don't have enough stomach for all of it. You actual absolute piece of shit.
いただきます。
Itadakimasu. The blackened Mount Everest. Okay, that scene was genuinely funny. I'll give the game that. It was all wholesome, I promise. You'll fight it next time then, right?
さてと、報告を受けた上で、このまま基地に閉じこもっていても仕方がない。
I mean, no, that's not what he suggested.
いくら俺でも、あの怪物の相手をしようなんて思っちゃいない。
Shut the fuck up, protagonist.
それじゃあ10分後に基地の前に集合だ。おのおの武器として使えそうなものを見つけて持ってくるよ。
オワリさん
No. Owari, please. Please. I've been doing nothing but helping you. Please don't. Oh yeah, because that's gonna do much. Oh my god, that's worse than fighting with your bare hands. You absolute bastard. No, again, I actually prefer to just try to punch that thing instead of using this self-harm device. I'm sorry, but this isn't something I'm willing to compromise, even for you. If you think that, then let's swap weapons, how about that? Thanks, Asano. God, that look kinda hurts. What a gentleman. I take it back. Am I going to have to censor that? I mean, she's in a bikini, right? So that should be good enough, I hope. So, on top of being a massive pervert who is rude to everyone around him, he also thinks that bikini armor is legitimately outdated. How much can a single person disappoint me? Just when I thought this game couldn't disappoint me anymore, hearing that it's a lust tentacle monster, I really don't feel like fighting it. Are we in a, like, Sword Art Online type situation? Did we enter the game or something? Not only did we enter a game, it seems like we entered one of the games they developed. Oh, I wonder. That's so cringe, it actually loops back around into being peak. After everything we've seen, are you really that surprised? So you acknowledge you're aware that you're a game character? This just gets more and more confusing. Anyway, age cup? No, even age cup seems too small to describe those things. Yeah, that seems more appropriate. Please tell me that it is not because of her breasts. Like, I don't ask much of you, game. Just please don't take this as yet another opportunity to make fun of Asano's breasts. You did that quite enough already. At least get a better joke. I am actually dead inside. Finally, this game is getting exciting. See, game, you can be creative. Just, I'm not asking for even much at this point. You can keep being degenerate. At least try to find creative ways to be degenerate. That's all I ask at this point. That's actually fair, honestly. You know what? I will give in to this game and be a degenerate myself for a second. You know what? Let's just go full in. I think Asano is actually really attractive as a character. And some of her cute moments, personality-wise, are actually really captivating. So I also really like Redhead, so she just has a lot of positive traits for me, is where I'm going with this. Also, she's one of those rare tsunderes that punches perverts that actually deserves it. So that wins her a lot of points in my book. Her being a good, or at least protective elder sister too, just a whole bunch of positive points, right? But yeah, this isn't one of them. Her breasts aren't even small, that's like a C cup, at least. So yeah, she isn't flat, and though I agree with this phrase, like, it really doesn't apply to her. Like, I'm really not into her in this aspect, you know? So, yeah, sorry. I just can't agree with you on that, Chiruka-san. Much as I would in any other situation. But yeah, my own degeneracy aside, let's continue. Damn, she's strong. Well, you developed it, right? So at least that should give us a bit of familiarity with what's going on and be a clue on how we can deal with it. So overall, good news, I'd say. Wrong answer, right answer. I'm too defeated to say anything. You know what? I give up. I actually want to do that. Might as well, right? At least it's one thing that might cheer me up about this game. I don't mind lewd characters, but you could have at least made her a character, you know? It seems like you literally made her with your dick, man. Seriously, does everything she do needs to be related to sex? Like, that's a bit much, don't you think? My god. I feel my face becoming cuter and my hair becoming pink already. This game is actually going to turn me into Koharu, both spiritually and physically at this point. I don't blame you. What? Come on, Asano, you really don't need to, like, degrade yourself to that level. You're like super beautiful just being who you are, okay? Oh, is the protagonist gonna treat her a bit more nicely now, thanks to my decision? Sure. It's a vain hope, but it's one I'll choose to have. Much as I don't want to, since she wants to hear it, any opportunity I have to like pick a dialogue option to be the one man excited about this, I will. Shut up, cow. No, please. You know what? I'm with you on this one. Let's just go.
Asano?
Nah, you know what? Okay, that is fair. We can't just go try to like slash at that thing. We probably need an actual strategy. That's at least good to know. For once, I agree with you.
わかりました。ではそうしますね。
おお、あの伝説のムニュムニョウか。それはぜひともお願いしたいものだね。
お願いすんな。
Nice. Now this does put a smile on my face. Unfortunately, I think it's a bit late for that. Come on, protagonist, I think you can guess. No comment. Come on, are you surprised? Like, are you really surprised by that? And also, anyway, if you don't want to end up riding on the floor together with Owari, then best to just not, you know?
ねえ、世界さん。
レイジ君、朝のユウのエロリーの話じゃ。昼間はベロベロスも現れ。
そうね。基地に残ってたって。すみません。誰かいませんか？
I mean, nobody's watching, right? So I feel like YouTube is gonna ban me if I actually say it. So you can get what I mean, right? You know what? I actually feel ashamed right now. Yeah, that's way more reasonable, Asano. You're right. I'm so sorry. It's fine. I probably, like, I don't drink, but I probably want beer too in this situation. So I can't even blame her. Why are you even surprised at this point? Completely understandable. Oh, I actually have the option to be nice to her again. Thank you, game. I like it when you give me that option. You know what? Maybe some of these options are misleading, so hesitation's defeat.
浅野さんの魅力は僕が分かってます。
例えば、あんたが思う私の魅力って何？聞かせてもらおうじゃないの？
その浅野さんって。
Look, I genuinely meant it, okay? In my defense, I genuinely tried to be nice. And I genuinely meant every word. You're really strong. You know what? I'm going to take this opportunity to be nice to her myself, even if the character can't. Her red hair is really beautiful. So is her smile, genuinely. I think she's got a really good sense of fashion. I really like her clothes. And like her being this strong, I think it's a good point. I genuinely like that too. So yeah, those are the charm points I genuinely see in you. And now for the protagonist getting beat up. You know, it gets kind of old for you to point it out every time. Well, her body certainly bewitched me. I'm going to turn into like a pervert as bad as Owari by the end of this playthrough instead, aren't I? Agreed. Shut the fuck up. I'm throwing you out the window. Alongside with your sorry excuse of a creator. If Asano wants to do that, I volunteer. Oh, I see a chance there. Oh god. Oh, and she's tall too? Oh wow, this just gets better and better. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Who votes for sending Owari alone to do that? While we all chill here in safety? Our my ass. You can go do that alone, legendary hero. And that will be it for today. If you liked this video, please do all the normal YouTube stuff. like, comment, subscribe, etc. And I genuinely do hope to see you next time. If you really liked it, I'd also really appreciate if you could support me financially, either through a one-time paid comment donation or by joining my membership, where for $1 a month, you get to participate in exclusive polls in order to decide which videos I'll make next. Like, which of my plans should I focus on? Which of the content I have in mind do you want to see first? That kind of thing. As well as get your name put in this fancy little screen right here. Just as a small gesture of appreciation, exactly for your monthly support. But of course, no matter how much you choose to give me, as well as if you choose to give me anything at all, do know that I really appreciate any cent you're willing to throw my way, as well as just the fact that you're watching this video up to this point at all. But with all that stuff out of the way, I think it's finally time to, as always, bid you guys farewell. Obscure Anime out.